From source. IQ stands for intelligence quotient and, in short, it is a measure of a person's reasoning ability. In other words, an IQ test is supposed to gauge how well someone can use information and logic to answer questions or make predictions. Summary definitions from Webster's 1828, Logic. The art of thinking and reasoning justly and correctly. The purpose is to direct the intellectual powers in the investigation of truth and in the communication of it to others. Intelligence. The understanding or the skill of noticing the information communicated and responding to others directly by informing or instruction. Quotient. Operation of mathematics. The result from the division of one number by another and showing the occurrence of a less number contained in a greater. Such as a fraction of 3/4. Mathematics. The science of quantity that is measured by numbers, by which is included addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and other complex calculations of denomination titles, such as algebra, trigonometry, and geometry. Therefore, intelligence quotient literally means the understanding of the operation in mathematics regarding results of division from one number by another and showing a less number contained from the greater, such as decimals and fractions. By this your IQ is measured by the understanding of mathematics and the complications of the various forms of it like algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus etc. The level of understanding of mathematics determines how high your IQ is of understanding. Your IQ is basically your understanding of mathematics and how it operates within the natural world. Did you know that everything is mathematical? Some examples. 4 seasons all occurring at the same equation result: spring, summer, fall, winter. 2 lights in our galaxy that determine the time of day or night on Earth. Sun for day and the moon for night. Logic functions from 3 things: facts, reality, and probability. Also operates with consistency. Intelligence is the understanding of information given and being able to communicate it directly and thoroughly. Logic is the process of understanding the natural world, the unknown or unseen, and immaterial concepts like numbers. Intelligence is the result of the process, showing a person's proper understanding of information provided and communicating it efficiently and thoroughly through logic. Therefore, logic and intelligence coexist. Also, logic produces 2 important elements of a person's understanding of the natural world and even spiritual matters that he cannot directly observe. These are knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge. A clear perception of truth and fact based on certainty of direct observation. An idea retained as learned information in the mind and contained as a memory. Wisdom. The right or correct use of knowledge in application. Bringing discernment and judgment as a result of the correct application of knowledge, bringing it to a proper conclusion. Therefore, wisdom is the righteous result from knowledge when knowledge is probably understood and applied. There are 2 kinds of wisdom, of the world of which we directly observe, and of the spiritual world of which we have not directly observed. Wisdom functions alongside of logic, coexisting with it. This is because wisdom being the appropriate concluded application of knowledge and thus exercises consistency to understand what we do not observe. Example. If everything on earth has a designer, inventor, maker, creator etc., then consistently the wise conclusion of this knowledge of fact is that the universe should have a creator as well. Now it can be interpreted as multiple creators for different elements of the universe, as we see different creators on earth. However, that's not necessarily the only possible interpretation, because the difference is one creator created everything without human interference. We took what was already created by one creator and invented our ideas by borrowing from the creator's creation. An example of this is it's not possible for all brands of the automobile having always existed because somebody as a single inventor had to invent the automobile. Resulting from that to various different kinds of the automobile in cars, trucks, vans etc. Google search. Who invented the original automobile? Carl Benz. On January 29, 1886, Carl Benz applied for a patent for his vehicle powered by a gas engine. The patent, number 37435, may be regarded as the birth certificate of the automobile. In July 1886, the newspapers reported on the first public outing of the three-wheeled Benz patent motor car, model number 1. There is no evidence of multiple originations of the automobile. Now, of course, we can speculate who actually invented the automobile. But the point is, it narrows down to one single inventor. Another Google search. Who invented the first light bulb and when? In 1802, Humphrey Davy invented the first electric light. He experimented with electricity and invented an electric battery. When he connected wires to his battery and a piece of carbon, the carbon glowed, producing light. Why can't there be one creator for the entire universe? It doesn't make logical sense to conclude many creators of the universe, because where did all of them come from? Many different beings cannot be everlasting and all existing eternally at the same time with no beginning. True knowledge and wisdom in their beginning is fearing God. Psalms 111:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, a good understanding have all they that do his commandments, his praise endureth forever. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Proverbs 9:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. If you don't fear God, then you have no knowledge and wisdom. You are a stupid person who lives by your ego and opinions. Conclusion. If you want to know where knowledge and wisdom begins, it starts when you fear the Creator and believe on Him as God. If you don't believe on Jehovah God, which is consistent with the Bible, the best-selling book in history, the most influencing book, the most believed book, etc., then you don't have any intelligence or pure wisdom at all. Your wisdom comes from the world, which is devilish. James 3:14-15. But if ye have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, glory not, and lie not against the truth. This wisdom descendeth not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish.